Disclaimer, this video has not been edited. Run while you still can. This is the gauntlet mode in Duelyst, and I drafted 7 soulshatter pacts because I couldn't stop myself. 2 mana, spell, give all friendly minions +2 attack this turn. This hand might look weak to many skilled duelists, but it's nice to see a 2-drop, and a win condition in the hand already. And no, the win condition is not Black Solus. So of course I get rid of him. Breath of the Unborn is pretty much just fetus burps, isn't it? Repulsing. So it was nice to see that my opponent didn't play anything on their first turn. I send in Teemo, the Swift Scout, to a perfect scouting position, right up in that Lilith's business, and restrict his options further with a rather pitiful Darkspine Elemental. The opposing Lilith goes up here, and I'm worrying about what they're going to play when it's a blank Repulsor Beast. Which makes me worry much less about the fact that she just destroyed both of my minions. Of course I replace into another soulshatter in Pact. But I play a Gloom Chaser. My Repulsor Beast seems to have betrayed his own kind for the greater good. Surely not because I've stripped it of any free will. His whole plan begins to revolve around Blood Moon Priestess, but this requires that he place himself in harm's way. I play a Sojourner just to fill up my hand again if I don't have lethal soon. And this is his big misplay. Boot the Bunny played high hand in an offensive position rather than backing away. He really shat the bed. Shatter. Boot the Bunny is about to lose because he failed to properly play around an obvious double soulshatter impact. I mean, come on. Who doesn't play around that? Positioning was actually important here, as I had to make sure that I killed off this Wraithling to move the Sojourner to the left, so that both of these minions could move in and attack. And that was that first game. I think I've decided I will show you one more game, just because that one did not go very smoothly for me. As you could see, I was running out of cards, and here we go. And he did have a really strong high hand. So in this game I have a much better starting hand because I have a solid 2-drop, 2 Soul Shatters, and the Wombo combo card Blood Moon Priestess, of which I have 3 in the deck. Remember, this is Gauntlet. This game is much more straightforward, but a little bit longer than the last. And I'm sure that I didn't play to the best of my ability, but I was really pressed for time. I'm really happy to see that I have an Aether Master now, because being able to replace twice through a potential suite of Soul Shatter impacts that might plague my hand when I don't want them is really relevant here. Also, I was really happy that I got the Ritual Banishing off of Replace, I believe. Because Magmar typically tends to play things like Colossus, which really does want to be Ritual Banishing. Ritually Banished? I wanted to get the Blood Moon Priestess out as quickly as possible, and I knew that I would still have enough mana to, you know, deal with the threats he played in the next turn. So, I'm trying to build up an army, but I think I probably could have played the Blood Moon Priestess on this tile here, after knowing that there were minions in the way of this provoke. Of course, this whole time I was fearing a Plasma Storm, which would have killed all creatures with 3 or less attack on the field, and that would have just been horrible for my plan. Finally played the Aether Master, and my hand already looks really good, but I don't feel like I need a provoke to play defensively, and the Repulsor Beast actually helps a lot. It gets rid of his provoke creature, leaving him only with one single threat, and as you all, well, as people who play Duelyst a lot probably do know, in most cases an army of small things is better than one thing that can only move so many directions. I thought this was really funny because Metamorphosis effectively did nothing in this turn. I still have just as many creatures, and I still have 2 Soul Shatter impacts. Oh, I keep calling it impact. Oh, I don't win this turn, of course, but I don't even know if I hit him in the right ways. Probably. I had nothing better to do with that other one. I just moved them all up. I honestly forgot, like, which one of these was my Aether Master as well. I think it was this one. They all turned back into the original creatures. So yeah, moving the Aether Master forward was a bad idea. Just because I lost some value for free, when that could have been a minion instead. Wraithling. And the game is coming to an end for sure here. I have acquired maximum value from 2 Blood Moon Priestesses completely protecting each other. He tries to deal 2 damage to both of them and to all the minions around, but it just respawns all the minions and doesn't kill off either of them, which I found funny. Then so I just play first Sword of a Crane and Soul Shatter Impact for the win. It was pretty close too. I made a mistake there originally by not moving that creature down. I couldn't reach him with some of these back ones, but yeah, I think maybe it would have been best to attack with one of the Blood Moon Priestesses earlier there. And as the music that you by now have come to love and know very well, haha, royalty-free music is over. Could talk a little bit about the deck, I suppose. And that would be, no, that would be in, yeah, play Gauntlet. So this is the deck that I've been using, Gauntlet, and I don't breeze through Gauntlet games. I'll play like one game every 3 hours or something. I'm a slow-paced player, and I have a lot of other things that I'm doing. So I chose Lilith Blight Chaser, and with 7 Soul Shatter impacts, I guess it was kind of just a thing that I did for fun on my friend's stream. But also, it was so tempting because I already had one Blood Moon Priestess and one Wraithling Swarm and one Gloom Chaser and a pretty good curve. I think I also drafted the Grail Master really early and the Shadow Nova really early. So, that just made every one of the Soul Shatter pacts more hilarious, and they came up about 4 turns in a row at one point. So I already had one, and then I picked every one of those next 4, and then another 2 came up, and I was looking at what the other cards were, um, but I started to value each Soul Shatter pact more and more with the more that I pooled, because with the right amount of rapidly grown board state, their value just increases exponentially. Well, I think it's exponentially. They increase a lot. So anyway, yeah, that's my deck. The 3 Blood Moon Priestesses so far have only been seen in 2 of the 7 games I played. I mean, I only saw any Blood Moon Priestesses in 2 of the games, and one of those was one of the losses. It was a really unfortunate loss that I even have it. I even had a really good hand and everything, but I couldn't help it. Yeah. So this is the best I've ever done in Gauntlet, which tells you how often I play it and to what caliber I play. But, you know, I guess this time I got pretty lucky. Uh, Maybe when you guys play Gauntlet, don't pass over the Soul Shatter Pacts if you have the right kind of situation. I mean, I think I had a Soul Shatter Pact in or 2 or 3 in every opening hand. If it's only out of 30, 31, yeah, 31 cards. No, it's only out of 30 cards because 1 is the general. And with 7 in there, then it's more than a third of the deck. That's just hilarious. Okay, thank you for watching. Peace.